Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
But, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Shoots over Collins. And it's blocked by Collins. Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Outside Paul. Booker fires from way outside. Rebound Atlanta. Bogdanovich up top. Booker defending. Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Outside Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Paul. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Bridges finds Booker. Nails the wide open jumper.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Outside Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
To the left wing. For 3, Bridges. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
I just love that alley-oop slam, man.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And here comes the break. Here's Young. And Chris Paul clears it away.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
14 foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Basket counts.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Bridges finds Paul. Bridges against Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Up top, Collins. He has 6. Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Outside Booker. John Collins has been leading the charge for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Outside Paul. This one for 3. And Booker with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And Young gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Here's Booker. Booker missing again. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Going inside, and Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Paul against Young. From the low block. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 5 points.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Here's Young. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. 5 to shoot. Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. Paul can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Hunter can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Bridges passes to Aiden. Now here's Booker. Back to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Now here's Young. Left side, Bogdanovich. Young with it. Now guarded by Aiden.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Young with it. Outside Hunter. Collins against Johnson. Collins left side. Stolen by Payne. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Here's Capella outside Bogdanovich. There's the triple. He's off on that one. Second chance shot. Capella can't get it to go.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Back to Shamet. Inside. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Soft touch off the glass. Shamet's gotten his first basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Dorbs.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Johnson. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Shamet. They grab their own miss. Johnson passes to Payne. For the lead. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Payne's got his second basket of the game.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Pass to Herter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Reddish gets it to go. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Payne against Williams. Outside Payne. And here is McGee. 6 to shoot. Off target from the baseline. Pass to Gallinari. Right side Herter. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
To the paint. Here's McGee. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. McGee with it. Over to the left wing. Johnson passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside, Williams. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane. Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's Paul. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. And that one's good. Young.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's Booker on the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Collins against Crowder. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. Pass to Paul. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Hunter. Here's Collins. Pass to Young. Knocked away. Crowder with a steal. Left side Booker. Now Paul. Wide open look. And right through it goes.
Now, Chris Paul is undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. This guy has been one of the top point guards of his generation and still going strong.
Hayden against Young. And he lobs it up. Capella can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Down low. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Hunter passes to Capella. Here's Collins. Capella can't get it to go. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Capella. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Hunter passes to Collins. For 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. The Suns trailing to the inside. Here's Booker. 3-pointer. Bridges sends it home from 3-point land.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Young against Paul. And Young, here we go. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
There's 53 seconds left in the game. Ball finds Booker. Clock at 6. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And now it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Now Young. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Back to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
And here's Bridges. Yes!
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Here's Young. Oh, the shot is good! Oh, and it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And the officials are headed to the scorer's table to review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And let's...
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. He gets that one. Young's got the first points up on the board here for Atlanta. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin. And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Nice shot by Gobert.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Here's Young, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Conley for 3. Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Pocket 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Young for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Takes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Young dishes to Capella. Kicks to Hunter. Misses the 3. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. 3-point lead. Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jam.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And here's Young. He's got 6. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Conley scanning the floor. .131 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Capella. Stolen by Michael Conley. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 9.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young drives in. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Utah leading. Outside Conley. Passes to Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Now, here is Young. He's got 9. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Hunter. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Young looking it over. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks trailing. Young pass to Capella. Stolen by Michael Conley. Bogdanovich inside. Working on Collins. And Utah turns it over again. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Young for 3. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The pass to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Here's Capella. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
And here's Conley outside. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich against Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Young inside. Over by Conley. Young's shot is good. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And stolen by Hunter. And it's Young. Good time on the assist by Collins. And now a 4-point Hawks lead. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Here's Young. For 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Young with the ball. He's got 13. 16 seconds left in the first half. Hunter on the wing. 5 on the clock. Leaps for it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Substitution for Utah.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Gay over Collins. And that one released in time, but thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points and 4. And
we've got got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Back to Gay. And he banks in the layup. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Young outside, got a piece of it. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Whiteside. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Young passes to Capella, down low. The kick out to Young. 4 on the shot clock. Inside Leaner, and the jumper falls for him. Young's got 15.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Oni passes to Ingles. Drills the 3-pointer. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
To the left wing, the feed to Williams. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. Oni with the bucket. And now a 4-point Jazz lead.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And they double up Gay. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Up the floor, the kick out to Williams. Hits the 3 from the wing. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one. But they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
From 13, offensive rebound, and it's Gallinari on the follow. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
Clarkson on the wing. It's rebounded by Herter.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Over in the corner, Williams. Passes it to Herter. Beyond the arc. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Jang. Gallinari's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Feeds it to Whiteside. And stolen by Jang. To the inside. Here's Herter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Herter's got his first points of the night. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. Now Ingles, and stolen by Jang. The third quarter comes to a close. It's ahead as they wrap up the third quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. That's the group right now for Utah. Williams gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. There's the pass to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Conley, and he gets it to go.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Herter passes to Williams. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Conley. Atlanta with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
There's the triple. Williams against O'Neal. And finished off by Jay.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
When they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Capella.
Not draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Passes it to Mitchell. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Bogdanovich. Young pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Now the dish to Young. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's Collins from outside. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. A shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Hunter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Capella over O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
If Big Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
He hits the second from the line. So it's Utah now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Conley. Got it. Good job in the low post. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Young up top. Covered by Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. It's Collins with the drive. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Jazz trail by 7. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Conley against Young. Hunter on the wing. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta. And here is Conley for 3. Mitchell from past the arc. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Collins looking around. He feeds it to Capella and stolen by Bogdanovich.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young against Conley. Now, here is Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
And that's the player introductions completed. So, welcome sports fans. Thank you. Hey, Alec.
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Paul. Crowder against Gobert. Outside for Booker. From 7 feet away, Ayton with the bucket inside.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Ayton against Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Right side Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Failure to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell, you're asking for trouble.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Ball against Conley. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Off target from three-point range. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Mitchell finds Conley. Gobert with it. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
2 minutes.
And here's Ayton. Checked by Mitchell. Ayton against Mitchell. Out to Bridges. Uncovered. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Beautiful pass by Conley coming off the pick. Sometimes on defense, it's pick your poison.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Conley. Paul for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Bridges outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz. They're up by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Drops in the 3.
You know, he left them frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges with it. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Outside Booker. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Back to O'Neal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. And that one hits the back iron.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
O'Neal on the wing. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Mitchell against Booker. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at hustling shots in through contact.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Ball against Gobert. Ball passes to Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. And they'll get another chance. Now Booker. Check by Mitchell. Back to Booker. Booker drawing the double. Bridges finds Booker. 6 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Booker's got 4 points this quarter. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Paul for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Paul. Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The 3-ball. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Paul drives in. Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. Looking to end the run. That won't go either for Paul.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Conley. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Some incredible work in this one by Rudy Gobert. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. Shaq, how'd you think? And
we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And for the Jazz, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Pass to Ingles. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Payne with it, now guarded by Gay. Here's Kaminsky. Clarkson grabs a miss. Utah with the ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Outside, Ingles. Inside, McGee with a steal. Johnson inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Shooting for Utah.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Payne. To the inside. Stolen by Whiteside. And here's the fast break. The finish! Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Pushing in transition. Rudy with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability. He can finish.
Johnson against Ingles. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Whiteside's got his first points of the game. Payne with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
They get the rebound. McGee. Here's Payne. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Gay. And the layup is good off the glass. Gay's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball. Phoenix keeps possession. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Assisted by.
A minute 9 left in the third. Clarkson outside. The three to the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Up top, Payne. McGee finds Johnson. Back to McGee. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Clarkson outside. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Johnson against Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Oni. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
And here's Payne outside. Utah with the rebound. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming on to the
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good from Conley.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And so it's Utah, feeling confident. 18-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bogdanovich down low. He's against Crowder, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Here's Bridges. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And Gobert with a block. Shot clock violation. Get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Conley passes to Gobert. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
From deep, Conley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Outside Mitchell from outside the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Here's Bridges. Utah with the rebound. And here's Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. From behind the arc. Lets the three fly. O'Neal on the wing. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Outside Mitchell. Drains the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
From deep, Conley. And they get it back. Gobert. From deep. Kept alive. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer, no good. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Conley. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the forward. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. That's tipped. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Stolen by Collins.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
The pass to Ayton. The dish to Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here is Young. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And here's Bogdanovich following the three from Chris Paul. And that one, good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Collins. Shoots over Crowder. The kick out to Young. Outside Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's Bridges. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Hunter against Bridges. Phoenix grabs the miss. Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul's running. And Ayton throws it down.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Crowder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Booker outside. Passes it to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
46 seconds left to play in the first. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. The 3. Here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Launches a 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. And Capella sends it back. And they get it back.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. For Hunter. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but We had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Up again, and Ayton stays with it.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Here's Young. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker outside. Bridges right side. Hunter against Crowder. Booker right side. Here's Ayton. Misses from close range. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Bridges against Hunter. Bridges right side. Trying to get open is Crowder. Lets the three fly. Bridges misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Booker looking around. From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hunter dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Assisted by.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Paul's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Booker with no one around. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Booker's got his second basket of the night. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint, poked loose. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. Paul kicks to Ayton. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Crowder. Goes back up. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Bridges got his first basket of the night. Ball against Young. It's rebounded by Paul. Booker outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. That's all for now.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And stolen by Hunter. Floats it up for Young.
A high-level shot maker. Just a threat the moment he crosses half court. Young gun.
Payne up top, defended by Young. There's the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Suns trail by 8. Payne passes to Kaminsky. And here is Shemet. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Payne passes to Kaminsky, and he makes good on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Bogdanovich goes in. For 3, Hunter. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Well, Phoenix shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Payne with the bounce pass. From deep. And McGee kicks to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Shemet on the wing. Payne gets a wide open look. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Atlanta leading by 4. And here's Young. At the top of the key, Hunter. Pass to Collins. Over Kaminsky. 5 to shoot. For the 3. Atlanta again missing. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. He dialed that one up from long distance. And it's now only a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Here he goes. McGee with the block. Here's Hurst. McGee with the block. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. Back to Payne. For the lead. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession in that way, that's tough to take.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. The finish and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The pass to Herter. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And they recover it. Johnson finds McGee. Now here's Payne. Second chance shot. McGee. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Williams up on top. Payne covering. Jang, no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul finds Ayton. To the middle. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Booker outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Fast break. Here come the Suns. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Outside Crowder. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Bogdanovich against Booker. Drives to the hoop, and it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. He feeds it to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. With one on the clock.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Pass to Bridges. For 3, Booker. That shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Young kicks to Hunter. This is to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Booker finds Bridges. Crowder against Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
For 3, Booker. offensive rebound. Paul outside. The dish to Bridges. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks trail by 3. And now here comes Collins in the break. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Young passes to Collins. Feeds to Capella. Crowder with the steal. Pass to Bridges. They could use a bucket, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Suns lead by 3.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And Young, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Rebound, Atlanta. Young left side. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Paul with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Inside. The kick out to Crowder. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Got it!
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Young with no one around. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And here's a timeout from Monty Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, John Collins.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Shot by Paul, nobody around. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And
All right, look who's coming out of the corner.
these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. They get it again.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. All finds Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Over in the corner, Paul. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous. So in these opportunities, he's ready.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Ball against Young. Booker outside. Down low. time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. It's deflected. To take the lead. And it's Capella missing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate. And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Booker up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Booker kicks to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, a tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste a look, and gets a foul for his work.
He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view of our setting here tonight. And with tip.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center spot. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. He takes it in. Capella with a rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And he gets the bucket.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Collins with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Collins passes to Young. Shot clock at 5. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Back to Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Got a piece of it. Hunter passes to Bogdanovic. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way.
And you love Bogdanovic and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Young. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And as for Bogdanovic's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovic certainly can. He could shoot it. He could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
From deep, Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. From 17, then Young gets it to go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
For Utah, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovich. Outside Young. The 3 is up. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Utah trailing here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Count it. Good.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Launches a 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. It's blocked by Gobert. Now here's Young. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Conley against Young. Mitchell with the ball. 4-3. Here's O'Neal. And he makes it on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Young finds Collins. To the inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Stolen by Conley. On the break. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Gobert.
One of the best two-way points in the world. Conley reads the game just so well.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Driving in. Here's Capella. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And Capella must be feeling a little bit confident because that's just a tad outside of his range.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Inside. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. To the paint. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. No good on the 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Bogdanovich. The The rebound by the Hawks. Capella, the pass to Young. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Mitchell. Out to the wing. Young against Conley. Three-pointer. Here's O'Neal. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. They get it again. Gobert no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Collins with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks down the long J. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
The three from Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Young. A minute 4 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the Hawks with another three.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Collins defending. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert inside. He's against Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's in there.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now Capella. Bogdanovich with it. He's got 7. And a deep 3 from Young. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Capella. Bogdanovich has got 10.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young way outside. He got it up in time. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They did lead by as many as 6. And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Young misses.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Stolen by Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's gotten his second bucket.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
That Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts it up. Kept alive by Atlanta. Collins passes to Hunter. 6 to shoot from behind the arc. They get it back. Back to Collins. Capella against Whiteside. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Collins, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. No luck on that one. Capella with the defensive effort.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The shot by Oni, no good. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Inside. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Back to Young. Capella with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Capella pass to Young. For 3. Doesn't go that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And the shot's good.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside. And that's a reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
Outside Gallinari. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams on the wing. Gallinari against Whiteside. Outside for Gallinari. Here's the 3. Here's Jang. Defended by Whiteside. Herter can't hit.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Clarkson outside. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. Herter defending. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Pass to Jang. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Clarkson for 3. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
From deep, Conley. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Reddish. That 3's off the mark. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Bogdanovich down low. Herder defending. And he got the whistle. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. From deep, Conley. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Herder. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Young. Knocks it loose.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Outside Young from downtown. Young missing again.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Outside Conley. The 3. He drops it from range. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Young, the pass to Collins. And he converts the layup.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
Utah with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Young against Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive. Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. The Hawks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Now Young. Pass to Capella. It's stolen.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
But clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And Conley grabs the miss. On offense, here's Utah. A 14-2 run over the last bit. On defense, the Hawks. Outside Mitchell. To take the lead. Oh! the free to fall.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Good!
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Bogdanovich.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
And so it's Utah who scrape by with win. And this was an emotional win for them. No.
We get a look at the sun shining on the... And with...
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And here is Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell for 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. It should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
Here's Paul. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. And Chris Paul hits from deep.
Out in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Now, here is O'Neal. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Here's Conley, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Conley against Paul. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Paul passes to Bridges. He kicks to Ayton. A second chance effort. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns, and the shot goes in.
He finds a little space. Crowder plays offense with his mind as much as his physical abilities.
Conley surveying the D. Mitchell outside. Lets it go with the 3. Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. Crowder kicks to Bridges. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area, knows how to get his shot.
Paul against Conley. Back to Mitchell. They get it back, and Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley dishes to Mitchell. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Passes it to Ayton. Over Conley. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Paul surveying the floor. On the wing, Bridges. No good off the front iron. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
6 seconds left to play here in the first.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
Tie game in Utah. And the second quarter about... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Kicks to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the ball. No good from Booker. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 2.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you. What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And they take the lead. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Booker the pass to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer. Gobert with it. Bridges covering. Gobert can't hit. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Paul outside from deep three-point range. They grab their own miss, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the pass to Conley. The trade. Utah the rebound. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Ball against Conley. Ball kicks to Crowder. Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Mitchell outside. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Gobert. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Aiden.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Payne.
The line for the Suns, Cameron Payne.
Payne hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gay inside. He's guarded by Kaminsky.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Payne. In the corner. Shamet with it. He dishes it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Now, here's Clarkson. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Payne in the post. He's against Gay. Payne's shot is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Jazz trail by 3. Passes to Clarkson. For the tie. Gay can't hit, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul.
Rudy Gay.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Payne, rejected by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Ingles can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 3. Payne dishes to Johnson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gay on the jam by Rudy Gay.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Shamet the pass to Kaminsky. He kicks it to Payne. Pass to McGee. 5 on the clock. Here's Shamet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Now the pass to Ingles. Elbow shot. That one's not going to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Johnson against Gay. Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. Payne gets a wide open look. Kaminsky, the second chance points on the tip in. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Back to Clarkson, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight, and so he hits the technical free throw.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And when you look at the numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Oni, defended by Paul. Oni passes to Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesnn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Booker with it. Inside, here's Paul. Goes to the reverse layup and keeps it in. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Back to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. Whiteside inside, defended by Bridges. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hassan Whiteside. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. To Paul, beyond the arc. Bridges attacking. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns lead by 1. Live from Vivint. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up at forwards, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. Don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Suns leading. Ball outside. Passes it to Bridges. Wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Outside Conley. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The feed to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Paul passes to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Mitchell left side. A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
To the paint. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Conley against Paul. To tie it up. To the middle. Jazz passing it around. Clock at 6. Conley for 3. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. Down low. And Ayton gets double teamed. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
With the game's momentum up for grabs, Conley values being the guy to take the crucial shot. Just a remarkable score in these situations.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Crowder. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Here's Bridges. Shot from the inbound. And the layup is up and in. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter. Ball against Conley. quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a one-point game.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And here's Conley outside. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. This one for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Bridges outside. Booker against Mitchell. Booker dishes to Crowder. Misses in close. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here. There's nobody you want taking a clutch shot more than Chris Paul. He loves the big moment.
Utah calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Now Mitchell. Right side, Conley. Back to Mitchell for the win. Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the official. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Paul. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here we go. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Basket is good. He'll get it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
That's his first personal
And I think
foul.
when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
Hey, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket. He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
That shot wide open. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Conley against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Here's Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges against Gobert. On the wing, Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Hit the tip. And Crowder stays with it.
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Conley with the 3. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. It's up a 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul against Conley. To the paint. Here's Booker. Got it!
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
If he keeps knocking down that shot, Donovan Mitchell is poised to be a dominant player for years to come.
Ball left side. It falls!
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.